Welcome to the Lusitani Campaign for Et Impera 1.3. In the last part, we pushed into North Africa, took the Tigris and Siga from the Carthaginians, and I think Carthage is now reduced to a single settlement here, so they're no threat. We've got pretty good relations with Rome, but what I want to do in this part is clear up this corner of the map so that we've got a solid foundation here. I show you the overall position we're in now. We control all of Iberia except for Abyssum here. If we take this settlement, we can secure this part of our empire, which means we're up against Rome. As long as we keep Rome happy, we should be okay. And then we can switch our attention to the north, and then we can start clearing out this part of Gaul, go up into Britannia, because I'm pretty sure that is actually a victory condition. We come in here. What is it? Ultimate objectives. Yeah, Britannia is one of our ultimate objectives. Hispania is this one, which means we've got to take that. Gallia is up here. And of course, the final objective is Latinum there. But for this part, what we're going to be doing is focusing very much on this area here. What I want to do is bring this maiden back. Looks like this has got a... These guys don't look... I mean, they're Numidian swordsmen. We don't know what these units are. I don't think I can get any... Can I get in really close? Nope, can't tell. I think we're going to go for it, guys. I don't think these guys have got any friends or allies. They're very weak. And we're just going to...
But if you wish to
Play a war. What we can do there. Assassinate. What we'll do is we'll just... Two armies or one army. This would be an actual battle. I'm just wondering if we can drive... He can only get back there, but that's actually inside the range of... I think we're going to go for a head-to-head. Actually, who's got the... I think I'd rather give it to this guy if possible. Okay, maybe he's not as good as we thought we were. Right, he didn't get back as far as I thought he was going to do. So, in theory, we're going to go in with massive superior force. And I think we'll fight this just for the fun of it. Just drop a quick save. We'll probably have a lot of troops. We've got cav superiority, and I think we've got the mobility as well. So just come in. Battle of Rutubis. I mean, they've only got a couple of light cavalry. I think once we got rid of them, and they've also only got skirmishers. They've got a few skirmishers, but we've got the range with the missile troops. Start deployment. We'll start with the spears in the front line. She will have a kind of heavy front line here, like that. Actually, this just change it up a little bit, because they've got cav, and tradition says that you should have your cav. And what we'll do is we'll keep these guys in reserve. Slingers on this flank and this flank. General in the center. These guys have got a lot of cavalry. I think they could probably do this battle by themselves, but we'll wait till we get our other cavalry in first. They've got a lot of missile troops, but these are all.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I think they've only got one archer unit. We're going to have the cav superiority. We've got massive cav superiority. Get those in. Then we'll bring in the rest of the infantry from behind. And I think we can start to move these guys forward if we can get the high ground. Bring the slingers through. Where is our second general? I think what we need to do is put another one of you up on this flank. Just speed up so we can get our units together. And what we'll probably do is, if I put these slingers in the center, make these guys into one set of flanking units, and these on another set of flanking units. And we'll have them up on that flank. We'll just get everybody into position. I know we've got total overwhelming force, but it's the way it is. This is how you win this game. You absolutely cream everybody with multiple. Just move these guys forward. And again. What I'd like to do is get some advantage on that rise.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, we're chewing up these guys completely.
Swords! Needed! Orders! Heel! Ready! Orders understood! One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Turn the
Battle ready and eager. Swords! Warrior! Axes!
bring the axes up.
Has used all its ammunition. Ready. Slingers! Axes!
There's all the cavalry.
Mark echo! Run, curse you!
Where are you?
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Melee fighters ready!
In fact, I don't think we're going to need these missile troops. Don't need you. Where's the cavalry? General in.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yep, it was always in our favor.
Iberian cavalry! Prepared to attack! Battle ready and eager! Veteran shield bearers! Cut them down!
just start to round up the cavalry.
Horsemen! Field warriors!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Canterbury cavalry!
Hey.
Weapons ready! Canterbury cavalry! Horsemen! Ta-da!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Push through. Cavalry. You go after these guys. What we want to do is completely exterminate these guys.
Ready for battle!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah.
Barbarian cavalry!
Cavalry come back in this one.
Ready! Heavy cavalry! Make that! We hunger for blood and
You kill them.
noble cavalry! Iberian swords! Hack them down!
Swordsman.
Ready! Swords!
No, it's a wholesale slaughter, especially in amongst there.
Warriors ready!
I want. Where are you?
Riders!
Okay, you in.
Forward! Noble cavalry! Iberian swords! Shield red!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Where are you? Where are you? Pull out.
As you say! Field warrior! Swords! Roar! Noble cavalry!
Continue. Time for you guys to have a field day.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready for battle!
Right, let's just wind up. Find the cavalry.
Cut them down!
Goes after these.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, probably for my own troops. Probably my missile troops doing their own thing. Got these. Haha. I think that is it. Oh, it should be. Quick battle, end battle. We lost 395, but we've completely destroyed this army. We've got a few damaged units, but that should be okay. But we've completely trashed this army. We'll ransom them. And down they go. So we've actually killed them. That's good.
Move out!
I doubt very much if we've... no, we can't get any closer. How big's the garrison here? 14. No great consequence. I think you just joined that army. Got a little bit of public order here, but we'll be okay. Of course, we've completed our research. I can't remember what it was now. It was Celtic calendar. I'm getting quite a lot of banditry, so I think we're going to invest 3 turns in that. We got about 20,000 to spend. I've got a construction report. We got certainly got a sacred grove in Tarraco. I would like to get this up, partly for public order, partly for culture, because we need to get this over 50%. Of course, we've got to drive out the Punic culture and everything else as well. What else did we build? We've got Sacred Grove over here at Nabora. Going to take that up. even more. Just to really turn this around to keep everybody happy. Kind of starting to think, do I really need this here? But we've got a barracks. Well, eventually we'll have a barracks in Tingers, and over here. No, we got no barracks here, have we? It's Taraco. I think at the moment we'll just stick with what we've got. Got a clay pit here. Can't go up yet. There. Up in the north, we're still kind of biding our time at the moment. I think we're pretty solid in this respect. A little bit of food we get here. We'll get. I think we're going to be fighting up here. We'll go for the improved cavalry, and we've got. I think we're got the cattle up as well, and it's this wife, isn't it? We're gonna send you to Rome again. I just want that other settlement. Politically, these guys are still a bit of a problem. I'm not sure if we can give these guys. Any of you guys looking for a promotion? Actually, you need to get married. That actually made these guys a little bit happier. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. And we need to get her out. Who can we... you can go to Galatia for the moment. This tiny little army here. But if we come out, roll. Can you recruit anything here?
Fight for us, lads.
Got a couple of. Got another Numidian. Just build this army up because he's probably going to need to be the peacekeeping army down in this area in the long term. I think he's our faction here. Can't remember now. Let me take a look. Off the east. Where are you? I don't think he's actually. How old is our? He's 51. We really need to get our heir into the action.
Ready for battle.
Let's just. Who was our heir? I'm sorry, I've forgotten. Andriox. It's this guy. Fire him. He's going to be... So we need to get him on a good cavalry unit. He can spend a little bit of time down here getting some experience. And then eventually we'll get him up into the front line. I think that's all we can do this turn. So we're going to go for an end turn. Your diplomat has been betrayed. Okay, so we've got a clever tactician. Armies will march a little bit further. Politician returned home. While the end term was running, I actually thought that if we've got a possibility of taking up here, that we may need to raise a navy, but we're looking at there. So we got a couple of sacred groves, which were.
Warriors all. Laying siege to their hovels.
So no idea where their army's gone. think this army's fully up to strength. We'll give this guy the honours and we'll just attack. I don't think we need both armies for this. And they've got lots of missile troops. We don't have so much cavalry this time, but we'll be okay. So you don't want to. Okay, start deployment. Oh. Now this is quite an interesting settlement because I'm not sure if you can still do it, but a long time ago you could actually put units up in the buildings. It was a great settlement for if you were playing Egypt. I think what we'll do start with is that way. Again, they've got no cavalry, so we've got complete cav superiority. Just put the battle line up. But first, actually, I've just had an idea. We've got some max units here. These guys can't. What we're going to do is have a little bit of a shock and awe kind of a approach here. There. Cool.
Barbarian swords. We have
I'll just put you the general there.
slingers.
Actually,
Battle ready.
attach a couple of slingers to them as well. And then what I have left is, where are you guys? And then slingers on that side, slingers on that side, general there. Kind of half inclined. So I wonder if they're going to put the cavalry right over here.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Warriors, I speak to you before this battle in the knowledge that today you shall crush skulls, break bones.
Send these guys forward. There's my cavalry. Wait, we got a surprise for you guys.
Deadly missiles ready. Axe warriors.
Spearmen that way.
Berserkers. Run. Curse fearless warriors. Missiles ready. Axe warriors.
Yep, you can still do it. Look at that. Obviously, you can't get all your units up there.
They will bleed for us. Swords. Losers. Warriors ready.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready yourselves. Slingers. We hunt
General, cover that flank.
slingers. All right. Axe warriors. Axes. We'll kill them all. Take their heads. Spearmen.
Take their heads.
Shield bearers. Slingers.
Aha. Slingers. Get over here for the rear attack. These guys have kind of don't know what they're doing.
Warriors, eager for blood. Riders, advance. Axes.
Excellent.
Prepare to attack! Axe warriors! Fire on them! Warriors eager for blood!
You guys in there.
Warriors! Swords!
Swordsman, push forward.
You have our spears! Iberian swords!
One of our units is you.
Slinkers!
You keep firing into there. You hit them.
Cavalry! Understood! Advance orders! Cut them down!
Hey.
Ready! Shield! Warrior!
Field warriors.
Iberian cavalry!
Got them completely encircled.
Skitari is ready!
General, come that way.
The men are wavering.
Who's wavering? Okay.
Iberian swords! Mounted death! Spears! Scrappers ready! Iberian cavalry!
Um,
We will deadly missiles ready!
The battle is turning in our favor.
In their blood! Scrappers ready! Iberian swords! Spearmen ready for battle! Circles! Battle ready! Iberian cavalry!
spearing cavalry. Axe warriors push through.
Iberian swords! Noble cavalry!
I've got light spear infantry there.
Skitari is spearmen! Ready! Slinkers!
Right, they're going. End battle. We lost 215. I think that ability to encircle made a very big difference. And down they go. And I could loot, but I've 20 grand. Okay, let's just loot that.
Warriors all!
Military editions. Also means we're gonna have to spend a little bit of money repairing that. Wrestling field. Okay. Not sure if we're going to be able to use that, but
For the tribe!
this army can move back
They go their way!
that way. These guys are just literally stuck out in the desert. This guy can just take control. This is our...
For the tribe!
You can go into patrol.
Thirsty for battle!
You can go into patrol as well. That
You are!
Let's keep this area settled down. Right, we've got a... I don't think we can take that up any higher at the moment. Nope. But we can pick this one up. We will. Inspired population, quartermaster, character personality, province under control. Got ourselves another province. Settlement looted. Great big pile of cash. I'm kind of thinking we've got this full stack army up there. We've got this one here. We've got this one is, if we take you out, yeah, you've got a certain amount of control. I think we'll
We need good fighters!
start to build this army up a little bit. Baggage train. Now, it helps other units with ammunition. Interesting. I keep forgetting about this actually. What we got here? We've got Massillon. We've got Lusitani armored spearmen. Just take a look at this army. Got here. We got mercenaries. You're tier 3.
Thirsty for battle.
Just wondering, we get rid of these guys. Take you out of patrol. Can we get? No, so we'd have to bring this army back to get those armored, Massillon armored spearmen. But what we have got here is Lusitani nobles. I think we're. Oops, we can only get one of those, can we? These are expensive, but I quite like them. What we got here? Scutari. These guys have got armor of 35. These have got armor of 38. We've already got 2 of these in this army. We've got Lusitani light infantry, and we've got a little bit of a hodgepodge army, isn't it? Like, got Lusitani bear warriors. Actually, quite like those actually. Okay, there's just some bear warriors in here as well. I mean, these guys have got quite a lot of standing, but I just really hate throwing away good units. Okay, we're going to get rid of you. And I wouldn't mind got medium infantry, armored spearmen here. You're 14, you're 10, 19. I mean, in some ways these guys are slightly better. Wow, look at that melee defense, Lusitani medium spearmen. I actually quite like the idea of these, although they don't really have the armor. Lacy medium infantry. I think we're put in some of these guys. These have got a bonus versus cavalry. What I'm looking to do is get a bit of a spear front line. And what we're just going to go do now is go for an intern. Okay, we got some unassigned skills. Got this guy for an honourable battle. And a skill, attrition when besieging. I think that could be useful. Just unlock that as well. That gives us a range of stuff. It says increased income from looting. Dread forest ambushes. I think we might be doing. I think we might need that going forward. I think we'll give him the Empire maintenance, and then we'll give this guy some more, say, morale or something like that. And then swarm bodyguards. That 3% movement speed. Always go for campaign movement range. And I think I will raise a navy here. Who we got here? This guy. We got Turtachani chieftains. remember correctly, we need this council of chieftains. Right, I think what we'll have to do is we've got the money. So if we buy one of these, reinstate legacy. Okay, that 1500. We can upgrade you, and I mean we're not going to win any awards with this navy, but I just want to build that up. What I'm hoping is that I'll have to wait for next turn. What we got here. They're all Turdachani chieftains. Oh well, that's the way it goes. We'll just go for an end turn. Okay, economic intent, agricultural yield, 1 food all provinces. I think we'll go for trade. It's only going to be a few turns. Right, there's a bit of a war raging up in the north. We've built a whole series of stuff here. Got all about my agent. We'll get down into here so we can see what's going on. Down into this area. I think we'll chase these guys away. Oh well. Bye bye. I just don't want you hanging around. Just go for a 86%, 88%. Well, we can afford to take the casualty. Well, I thought I could afford to take the casualties. Okay, these guys are destroyed.
Ready for starting out.
That was a little bit grim. And we're gonna have to merge up some of these units. Hopefully our general won't die. Although I can't ever recall losing a general to attrition, but there's always a first time in this game. Actually, just keep pushing you all the way north. You go into patrol, keep these happy. You come down here, don't raid. Time to move this army up, just in case any of these guys get illusions of grandeur. My agent, which should be around here somewhere. You've already moved. We need to put my funny little navy into port here. And we need to take a look at this settlement here. We certainly don't want that. What is this? We certainly want the pure purple dye. What does that give us? What is this? I think we'll keep the wrestling field. I don't think we can replace that with. All we can do is replace it with enclosed settlement. But we might as well try and make a little bit of cash from that. Keep building that up. I think that can wait. I know it's going to take a little while for our general here kind of get back up, but I just hate disbanding armies, especially when I've worked hard to get them kind of up to something where they're pretty aggressive. Anything else? Russian reports. We got that in Tingris. Got a barbarian town. Gadir. Gadir's looking good. We don't have a shortage of food at the moment, so there's no point worrying too much about that. 12%. Actually, just have a quick run through. These guys are still converting like wildfire. Scylla. I think we'll take that up. I mean, it should give us some better cavalry. Plus, we got some squalor here. -1. Well, we'll just have to take the risk. We can't convert this to anything else, can we? This is really the wrong place for a boatyard. So we'll just go food. That's a nice income. Got 2 squalor. We got that. I think we can take that into Spania. And they're a little bit short on food, but we could convert that to food. But we got a bit of a surplus at the moment, so we'll just keep that in the bag. You're good. Aquitania is looking pretty solid. Kind of. This gives us 225. What we got here? Storage pits. We got a storage pit here. Army replenishment. Mandatory province. Grain from wealth from farming. We're not getting anything better. We get an improved garrison. Got a lawmaster's hut, which gives us improved research rate. Garrison allows improvement, wealth and entertainment. Warhorse pens. We've got slavery here. Don't really want to. War games. What's this? Place of learning and training building. That increases empire maintenance. Not interested in that. And I think I've got time for one more end turn. So, oops, no. Boudica. Oh, no. Got our war maiden here. Right. Got here cunning. Go with that. Oh, don't want -2 cultural conversion. I certainly want that, and go with that.
Ready for battle.
I lose 2 units in this army. That's cool. That's a pain in the neck. Okay. So we'll go for an intern. Okay, got a new political appointment. Got emergency measures. These guys need to get out of the desert down here so that they can, well, they can't heal up, but at least they can kind of look a bit better. What we got here? Numidian. This is Numidian cavalry. We can't. Yeah, I think this army is going to need a little bit of TLC on its way back north. So I think you guys can just drop into control for a little while, keep them happy for what we got here. Dye pits. Oh yes, we're certainly going to go the snail pits there. That would be a good money spinner going forward. And what we might be able to do eventually is drop this, but so what was it we just did here? Emergency measures. not seeing anything else there. Suppose we could go with that so that we could get the replenishment drop. Cavalry tactics here, great terms, but part of me wants to push through here. In fact, I think we're going to go with this to get that nice Empire maintenance boost. We get 3% from that, plus another 5%, plus cultural conversion. Yep, we're going to go with that. Construction costs. Sewage district Seeger. That kind of tidies up this area here. So we've got a duplication here, but we can live with that just in the short term. Population surplus in Tarraconensis. That's quite nice. Ooh, well, we've got marble here, so we're going to take that up because we're going to go down the marble route. Because so go down the marble route in Tarraconensis. That should give us what's it? Yeah, we got that. So we could get 1250 from here for only 6 public order. Either that, or we could go this way and get that. So we certainly want that in Kinesis. These are now tier 3s. You can't go to tier well, tier 2s, sorry, not tier 3s. Norway have been destroyed as well. We're keep sending this army north in preparation. So I'm not exactly sure who our next target is going to be, but I think we're this. I think just to wind up, so you've got a whole load of single provinces. These guys are allied. These aren't. So what the only trouble is we'd have to go through their territory. My instinct would be to kind of blast through here, because these guys are reciprocal allies, and plus we could get a little bit of standing with the Norai and these guys, so that will work. What we'd affect, yeah, because they're right on this border, so we could literally punch straight into them. Who are you? You're the Namentins. See, the trouble with this settlement's really nice, but it's kind of stuck out on its own. So if we drove into here and here, especially if we had, say, 4 armies operating up here, I'm inclined to build this army up, actually. Not like we've actually got a shortage of... what mercenaries have we got? They're not bad. We've got 2 cav. We got our complement of slingers. We got the Massilian hoplites, which would give us a bit of a front line. We'll get a couple of those. We got Lusitani armored spearmen. So these have got a bonus against both cavalry and elephants, should we ever encounter them. And then they just don't have a lot of armor, though. And of course, we got our bear warriors. Quite like our bear warriors. Oops. So what we're going to do is build this army up so we can combine with the army that's coming up with this one. So we'd have 3 armies punching through into here, with also possibly the support of this army here as well. Yonamantes as well. The Mantes are a bit exposed. They've got their armies wandering all over the map. That could be a useful step. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will shift our attention towards the north, because we've now got everything done in the south that we need to do. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.